Hey, what's up? I think this is the first time I've actually gone live in 2020, or this Gregorian calendar year of 2020. Although New Year's is in spring. Yeah. It's rough from time to time getting your vernacular down when you're aware of the various deceptions in the world. But here we are. So since 2020, since the ball dropped, since everyone acknowledged this as the new year, it's my first time going live. So I say, what's up, folks? Aaron P, what's good? Jacob Beam, what's happening? Man, Jacob Morley, what's happening? What's happening? No sellout. Peace to you. You know the great, my guy. What's going on? Pamela Blaylock, shalom to you. Man, Ron Hagberg's in the house. The plain truth. What's up? What's up? Remy Camillo, hold on. Carrillo, my fault. Space Drum, Namaste. Sly Steve, Jonathan. Yo, Vic, what's good? Cam Thompson, Jimmy Morales, what's going on? All right. Ah, JB, my high script, shalom. All right, Ron Shackleton. All right, check it out. Okay, so Tacktown, what's good? It's been a while. It's been a while, folks. Um, appreciate the three thumbs up. uh, all good, all good. I appreciate you being here. So I just wanted to chat a little bit about, I guess a couple things that's on my mind. You know, why not? Why not? You know. So the thing is, I wake up this morning and I'm getting up to go get some breakfast and I hop onto YouTube and I go through the notifications and I see one that says I got a mention from some global leader. I forget the name. Mr. Sensible. That's it. And he's now mind you, I don't watch these folks videos when they do the hit pieces when they go to boost their views and all that by putting me as a thumbnail using my name in the title. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't go watch these videos. I don't sit here and obsess about what these folks are saying in response to my videos or saying about me. It's really nothing because they're just doing what they think is the right thing to do, or they're just being paid to do so, and or both, more than likely. Uh, I'm thinking, I'm thinking it's the latter. But what I'm getting from the premise of the video that that guy was doing was, it was him versus Scam Boy Dan, and it seems that he made a video yesterday about my video that I made in response to Jim's video, where he called the marketing department of Culturel. Now, my video basically was giving a shout out to Jim for being one of the people who will take the time out to call these companies and let them know. Um, well, I mean, if you're going to say that flat Earth has zero science, then I mean, what science do you have to back the globe? And Jim pretty much, got the lady to admit that well one, she wasn't part of the excuse me, part of the marketing department, and she was gonna forward that over to them. And I mean, basically she was like, well, I didn't do the advertisement, but there's no science backing up the globe. And that's what Jim got out of out of that lady. So um my response was just a shout out to him for making that call, because I appreciate when I'm able to see people doing these things, getting out doing activism, handing out flyers, making these phone calls, things like that. And then the next week I see a video where he went out to that guy Michael J. Smith's uh, residence and got him on camera and talked to him for a little bit. I mean, that's some pretty cool stuff that he's doing out there. So when people actually get out on the ground and make some things happen, yeah, I'll give him a shout out, no problem. Uh, but my additional comments in that video outside of the shout out to Jim was it was just me asking some questions like what's up with these marketing companies, marketing departments having to constantly say things about flat Earth. Like why? I don't understand. I don't understand why these executives have to keep saying this stuff. Why these celebrities say these things. Why actors and former presidents even have to say we don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society. Like why? What's the point in all that? Because society treats us as if we're on the fringe and that we have no idea what's going on, that we have you know oh yeah what science yeah science YouTubers can't even come up with an argument, yeah, things like that. All these folks have to come out against flat earth, and my question is why. I'm just wondering about that. And I mean, we're obviously on to something. Obviously, the implications are huge once everybody figures this out. And opposition forces, whatever you want to call these folks, the cabal, Masons, Jesuits, whoever, whatever title you want to give these folks, the dark side, the dark side, the opposition, the enemy, they don't want everybody to figure out what this place is. They don't want everybody to figure out what this place is. They don't want everybody to figure out that this place was created, that we're not um, useless, insignificant specks of dust on this vast, giant spinning ball out in fake space. They don't want everybody to know that. So we get so much pushback on so many different levels. We got people that are, you know, that's why society's programmed to go against us like that. Because I mean, it's written that this world belongs to Lucifer, and I mean, this is that so it's said that he's the god of this world. So this world, this globe world that's been created for everybody, is that if dude's running things, of course, he's gonna have minions in the media, minions in academia, minions in government, minions in politics and all that, minions in the entertainment industry. All of it works in lockstep to keep people believing that they live on a globe, that space is real, that aliens are real, and that all this came from a godless Big Bang. That's that's what this all leads back to. And these folks that come out against us, they're agents, whether they know it or not. They're agents of darkness. They want to keep everybody believing the same thing. They want to keep everybody in a position where we all act the same way, say the same things, we all think the same way. It's just that's why the title of this video is Globe Deniers Make Things Interesting, or we keep things interesting. Because if you think about this, okay, think about the movies you've seen a lot of movies. Movies typically revolve around a few main characters, and the thing that happens with these main characters is that they go against the narrative. They go against the very narrative. It's like um, there's a few main actors that are out in the front that are going against the system. There's a few people who are stepping outside of what everybody else is saying and doing and trying to do something different. Everybody, no, you don't remember anybody else, any of those background characters that you saw on the street. You don't see the people that you saw, on the other side of the room. I mean, it's all blurry. The focus is always on people, on the ones who are trying to do something different. And if everybody goes about doing the exact same thing, thinking the exact same way, it's just going to be boring. It'll be boring. All right? We have to stay out here. We have to keep doing what we do. We have to get more people on the team because the world's just going to be boring if everybody believes the same thing. Everybody, oh yeah, yep, it's a globe. Yep, gravity. They're going to have commercial space travel in a few years. Oh yeah, we're going to be able to move the entire solar system so we can avoid this giant asteroid that's going to kill everybody. If everybody's saying the exact same thing, like, come on, man. That's boring. It's lame. It's lame. They want everybody to be a bunch of robots out here. And that's not us. Sorry. Sorry. Not sorry, actually. We don't want to think like everybody else. We don't want to be like everybody else. We saw enough to come to a different conclusion. That's all. And they call us delusional. Nah, man, it actually takes a whole lot more imagination to believe in the globe. You gotta have a pretty healthy imagination. And that's why they use the media. That's why they use the entertainment industry. That's why they use these movies and all that. They use cartoons to indoctrinate the children. They teach about the globe day one, kindergarten. They have to mold your imagination to believe this stuff, because if you just operated from your primary objective experience in the world, there's no way that you would come to the conclusion that the earth is a spinning ball. Especially back in the old days when people would be outside. I'm saying, like, when people were actually outside of their homes, outside of those four walls, when everybody wasn't staring at screens, sitting on couches and all that. When people used to stay outside all day, look up, and they would see the sun moving across the sky very slowly, you'll just stand there and you'll look up, and it's at this point. You come back to the same point, you look up, and the sun's moving over there. At the end of the day, the sun's over there. You're like, well, I didn't feel myself moving, so the sun must be moving. Obviously. It's based on our objective reality. That's just where we're at with it. Like, skins fan all day. The Bible says it's all about this flat and stationary earth. It is. It is. And I'm planning on doing a presentation about the stationary aspect of it. It'll be kind of a repeat of some things that I've already gone over in the past, but I don't want to get into it too much. But I think it'll be cool. Something to just kind of tap back on. But they want us to all believe the same things, man. That's all that is. Simon, Dan, the people that talk trash to you on Facebook or on Instagram, the people who will say something at work and try to laugh at you, they're all basically at the bottom line. When you boil it all down to the foundation, is just saying, just come back to thinking like everybody else, and we'll leave you alone. We'll leave you alone if you come back to thinking like everybody else. It's all that thinking outside the box, going against the grain stuff. That's where you go wrong. That's where we got a problem with you. You would be okay if you would just come back to thinking like us. Be one of us. Drink the Kool-Aid. Come back in. Come back onto the ball. That's all they want. They just want you to get back on that garbage. And that speaks a lot to somebody's character. Yeah, normies or NPCs, non-playable freaking characters. Absolutely. They're in the background. Normies. Exactly. You're just normal, just like everybody else. They just want us to be like them. You'll leave us alone if we go back to thinking like you. Man, whatever happened to live and let live? What happened to that? Did they ever believe in that? You just believe in bullying people into thinking that, bully people into a point to where they need to just go back to thinking like you? Is that what this is? You can't just be okay with people, believing something else. I saw a definition of that. I believe it was bigot. I believe that definition was bigot. Can someone look up the definition of bigot, please, real quick, and post that out there? Here, go on DuckDuckGo. Um, the definition of bigot. It was something along the lines of um, having a dispute with someone based on differing belief systems, something along those lines. Like you're just mad at a person who is intolerant toward those holding different opinions. Thank you. That's a bigot. A person who is intolerant toward those holding different opinions. So it's okay. Okay. So now, folks, we got another one. Textbook. These globies. Let me see. Matt King, especially one who let me see. A person who is intolerant of those. One who regards or treats the members of a group, such as a racial or ethnic group, with hatred and intolerance. They can't tolerate us for some reason or another, and they go out of their way to attack us. These globe believers, these professional trolls on YouTube, they're a bunch of freaking bigots, man. What? You can't just so the world is bigoted to flat Earth? You damn right it's bigoted to flat Earth. Have you seen the opposition that we get? We're not part of the hive mind. They're a bunch of freaking bigots, obviously, and we can call them that from here on in because we have the textbook definition of it. That's it. Intolerant towards those holding different opinions. We hold a different opinion in our head. We hold a different opinion. Our opinion, based on our objective reality and our experience, is that we do not live on a spinning freaking ball. So these globe believers are the textbook definition of bigots because they just can't tolerate us having a different ideology. Think about it. Yeah, said same thing happens in religion. Yeah. But this is that's what I'm saying. That's it. There we are. Bigots. There you go. Pastor Nate. And we speak out about our opinion. If we just kept it to ourselves, they would not be threatened. Yep. There you go. Yeah, look, that they'll be okay with us as long as we think like them or shut up. That's kind of dictatorial, man. Just a little bit. It's a little intolerant. That's not all that friendly. You know what I mean? Wow. Bigots. It's like that. Oh yeah, the globe's been dead. Absolutely right. Yeah, if we don't comply, then we face attacks all freaking day. If we just get back in line and we go back to the ideologies of everybody else, Newton discovered gravity and we're on a spinning ball. And no, it's just so big you can't see the curve. It's just so you don't understand this. You don't understand how big the Earth is. Well, yeah, you use those numbers, but where'd you get them from? Yeah, but where'd they get them from? Oh, you're using numbers from the globe model? Yeah, to disprove the globe model. Well, it's not actually 8 inches. It's 7.98 inches per mile squared. I don't give a damn what it is. There's no measurable curvature. Whatever the equation is. However you want to come up with the formula. It doesn't matter. There is no curve. That means there's no globe. That's our opinion. That's our story, and we're sticking to it. If you can't deal with that and you got to attack us because we see things differently, then you're a freaking bigot. That's all. Yeah. Wait, let me see. We shouldn't be raising kids. Kids, the bigots say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And here, that's what Carolyn thanks, Carolyn. We shouldn't be raising kids. Yeah. Well, they say, please don't reproduce. Because we don't think like you. You believe that it's okay to say to us that we shouldn't reproduce. They get the ones, go kill yourself. Go kill. What? For not think. The vile things that these people say to us. The way that they come after us. It's just sick. It's sick when you think about it. And where's all this hate coming from? Man, I mean, they should be mad at their parents for raising such little soft people. I'm saying, you know, I get people here, let me see. Yeah, anyway. I don't think any kids are gonna be kids ain't gonna be watching this. Anyway, so look, every time I see somebody out here, leave a video, send an email, leave a comment, something like that. Send me a message, even a direct message, saying it's sad seeing you out here pushing this flat earth stuff. It makes me sad to see you doing this. Don't you have anything else better to do? It's sad, really. People saying that the earth is flat is what makes you sad. If people talking about flat earth is what makes you sad, maybe you need to stop being angry at me and anybody else talking about flat earth. And you need to start being mad at your parents for raising such a little bitch. If that's what makes you sad. I'm just saying. If it makes you sad because people think something differently, yeah. You need to toughen up. You need to get your skin a little bit thicker. I'm just saying. Anyway, go ahead and cut this one off. Yeah, perhaps I'll get that presentation out later. I appreciate you all coming to hang out with me while I rant here. But I really appreciate it. Appreciate the couple donations that came in, you guys. I really do appreciate it. These folks are sad. But yeah, good night, folks. Hope y'all have a great weekend, man. Seriously, I'll say bye to everybody. All right. Well, most everybody. All right. The Answer, F.E. Mowry, No Sellout, my man John Ciotti, Jacob Morley, Jeannie Bean, Child of the Almighty. What's up with you? Tell it all now. Yes. Mile High Scribs, my man K. Ray Yarber. Hey, you. Ron Sheckleson, John Sparks, Red Eye Jedi in here. Oh, snap. What's up? David Anderson, Singe Man, Jason Best, Jimmy Morales. Peace. Right. You sad, bro? John J. Stanley White, everything's love. All right. Question everything. Pastor Nate. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. I'm going to get out of here. Stay real. Stay flat. Keep it interesting out here because the world needs you to be different. That's what the world needs. We need people like you who are going to do things different because we're not a bunch of freaking drones. Peace, folks. Appreciate you. Take care.